Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to or welcome back to the Pisces Season Daily Marathon. This is your daily for Tuesday, February 24th. If you are a February 24th Pisces sun, stick around towards the end for your special birthday card pull. All right, Pisces, so let's see. For the day, your number is 000 with I am a creator. You are one with the Creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on Earth. All right, Pisces, some of you watching this, you could have been born on the 10th or the 30th with the zeros coming through. It doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. Zeros are that middle energy, which is actually pretty interesting, Pisces, because I have been doing the Pisces Season Daily Marathon, so I'm looking into your collective energy a little bit more than usual. And the zeros coming through right now are extremely auspicious because lately your readings have been showing me an ending and a new beginning. And the number 0 lives between those two energies. 0 lives between an ending and a new beginning. So in a transitional stage, things are shifting, things are moving, and you're kind of in that land in between the old reality and the new reality. Zeros give that starting from scratch energy as well. So pay attention to where you see this number. Let's see, the mermaid that is with you is Mystery. Yes, that very much aligns to that in-between stage of a ending, a completion, and a new beginning. So this mermaid of mystery is going to help you walk down the path of uncertainty with courage and confidence. So a lot of you are really not sure. You're like, well, I don't know, Miss Machiste, where my energy is going to go, what I'm going to want to do, where I am energetically feeling called. And you have the Innocence card. All right, so this Innocence energy brings a sense of youthful spirit vibration, which is also what you have been getting lately as well. So I really do feel like a spark is coming back into your energy, especially with the Mermaid of Innocence coming in, and you have the Mermaid of Mystery. So two very interesting mermaids connecting to each other here. I feel like there is some type of support that is coming your way, that is helping you respark your energy, helping you feel more aligned. And I feel like for a lot of you Pisces, you're stepping more into that unknown energy with ease. With, I want to say, part of you for a while may have felt a lot of anxious energy towards the unknown. Because Pisces, no matter where you have Pisces placements in your chart, you do have that 12th house energy that Pisces belongs to. And 12th house is all about the unknown. So let's see. Some of you may actually be doing something or planning something to uncover more mysteries inside of yourself, whether you're going to take a class or a course or read a new book or whatever the case may be. Very general so far. Let's see what your angel and auras are. There it is. Open your heart to love. Vulnerability, forgiveness, allowing, and community. You know what's really creepy? As I'm talking about the in-between stage between a ending and a new beginning. And it's so interesting because the imagery of this card is of a door. But you're not through the door. You are at the entranceway of the door. Which kind of is how I feel that in-between stage. You're at the entranceway of this new reality. And a lot of you could definitely be starting from scratch with love. Possibly romantic love. This card also has to do with opening up your heart to love in platonic ways as well. Giving communities a chance. Giving friends or people that want to get closer to you. But it definitely looks like your heart is about to open up in a new way. And a lot of you are in that in-between stage of completion of cycles and moving into those new cycles. So let's see what your astrology blueprint is. We'll get more details here. We have Jupiter with expansion, travel, luck, beliefs, and seeking. So Pisces, Jupiter is your ancient ruling planet. So back in the day, Jupiter was your ruling planet. Now you are ruled by Neptune, but people like me, I'm going to give you both. And the fact that Jupiter is underneath mystery, keep seeking out the unknown. Don't be scared of it. Dive into it, because that's how you will create more luck and expansion for yourself. I want to see what other two cards you have before I say something else about Jupiter. So first house with outlook, image, self, physical body. Underneath the Innocence card, or the Innocence Mermaid. And you have Virgo. Underneath, open your heart to love with ritualist, critical, discerning. All right, so let me go back to Jupiter for a second. In astrology, Jupiter would be the husband. So, if you are a masculine energy that is interested in connecting to your fellow feminine, stepping into Jupiter's energy is going to be your key. Allow yourself to be seen, because you have the first house here underneath the Mermaid of Innocence. I feel like this energy of covering up, like wearing sunglasses, yet you have beautiful eyes. Maybe feeling insecure about a specific body part of yours or whatever the case may be. It's interesting here because you're getting a message that the more you open up to what makes you unique and put yourself out there in a position of saying, you know what, I'm not going to hide away. Not that I'm telling you to, like, I don't know, wear revealing clothes, but, you know, on a metaphoric level, it's like allowing yourself to be seen instead of hiding away out of insecurity, because it looks like somebody is coming in or coming around that is very detail-oriented. Virgo is a very detail-oriented sign. They are also your sister sign, and they're coming out in your reading. So Pisces, there is some type of detail about you that this person is supposed to notice. So if you hide away too much, they may not be able to fully notice that detail, right? Like, for example, I'm just going to give you a super, super random example, and it might not make sense at all to some of you, but some of you it may. There was like this circulating story that was going viral on social media about a woman. So you see how I have like these like birthmarks here? There was a woman and her husband that had the same line of birthmarks in the same places. Now, is that their way of noticing each other? No, but that could have been their soul's way of bringing in a confirmation when it is noticed and acknowledged. So I feel like there is a detail about you that love or a specific type of soul tribe member is supposed to acknowledge. And with that first house energy of self and outlook, hiding away is just not it right now. You know, like, for example, I'm going to give you another example. Say you have a tattoo on your arm, but your arms are a big insecurity to you, so you try to hide your arms as much as possible. But there's somebody around you that has the same tattoo that you do, and that's supposed to be the way that you two connect. There is something here about image. There's something here about the details in your look that I'm getting. And some of you, you may actually hear those words today from somebody, whether it's a friend or a romantic partner, where they're like, I knew you were this because I saw this. Because you have these specific type of eyes, or because, I don't know, I have a mole on my temple and you have a mole on your temple. Like, there's something in a very minor detail that somebody is noticing about you. And like, the more you hide it away, the more this is going to stump this connection. Now, let's continue on because I don't want to get stuck on that. Your overall energy with the tarot is win or lose with the Five of Swords. Exactly. Exactly. That's that energy of feeling defeated. The Five of Swords is that energy when, you know, you put up such a fight for something only just to give up on it anyway. Where you struggled so hard or you overthink something so strong only for it to just go in your favor. So you're not going to have a loss and you're not going to have a win. Things are just going to be aligned. And that energy of the Five of Swords, let's see, being, oh my gosh, we have to reshuffle that. I hope everybody's still normal. Okay, hold on. The way that cut showed me it was not it. All right, let's see. On the Five of Swords, you have the Nine of Cups. There it is. So you have like a defeated wish fulfillment coming your way. Something that you overthought about yourself is exactly what's making you stand out to the crowd. Something that you thought made you too different or too unique, or something that you specifically spent time in hiding away is exactly what's going to get you noticed here. And it's going to bring you more luck. But you don't know that yet because you may have all of your life hidden this energy away. Let's see. What's coming your way today is Temperance. Yes. This is the energy of balance and the universe bringing you together with somebody. You see Temperance with those two cups that they are combining the water in. Your influence, Pisces, is the Six of Swords. What's unexpected today is the King of Swords. I had a feeling he wanted to come out somehow. Only because when I did that cut, you might be able to see it if you rewind. I did see him. On the advice position, you have the Moon. There it is. The mystery, the uncertainty, going down the path of the unknown. And your outcome is the Strength card. Yeah, so this is going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take a lot of willpower because this is something that I feel like you have been trying to hide away for whatever period of time, or at least try not to make that obvious to others at first. But there's something here about this person. Here they are. King of Swords could be an air sign or a Virgo. You also have Sagittarius and Leo energy here. But there is somebody that is supposed to logically acknowledge something. It's supposed to be something that is very just in the face about you. Let's see. On the Temperance card of what's coming your way, we have the Three of Wands. We have the King of Cups. Ooh, there's another person. And the Two of Cups. Open your heart to love is right. So the universe is bringing you somebody. Could be two people. You do have the King of Swords and you have the King of Cups. Now, masculine energies, this could be totally backwards. Remember when I brought up that Jupiter energy of being that husband? Some of you masculine energies are finally evolving to that king state, which aligns you with that Two of Cups energy. How beautiful is that transition of cards, too? The Two of Cups being created by the angel in the Temperance card, and there's the Two of Cups connecting. So you are being aligned to somebody very, very specific, and there are these details that you two are either going to talk about or find in commonality, or they find in you, you find in them. There's something about the details here. Let's see. Six of Swords with your influence. There it is. You're moving towards opening up your heart. Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Some of you Pisces, your single days could be getting closer and closer to being over. Now you have three energies here. So if you have three options, that's on you. You know what? I can't decipher all three different situations in one reading. But I definitely do feel like you are becoming a lot more magnetic towards love. And if you are in a relationship, this could have to do with somebody noticing something about you that could have to do for work. Or you may feel like your person is more observant towards your wants and your needs around this time. King of Swords with what's unexpected. We have the Magician. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Nine of Swords. The Eight of Swords. Jeez. And the Knight of Wands. All right, single Pisces. I don't know exactly what your possible insecurity is, but love is trying to come your way. And there is just something here in your energy that you're like just stressing out. And I feel like it could have to do with either, like I said, a minor detail of yours, possibly something that has to do with your first house energy of body image or something like that. I don't know exactly because it's not going to tell me exactly that. This is a collective Pisces reading. But I feel like your insecurity to this person is going to hold no weight. I feel like they don't care. Or it actually connects the two of you. Because that 5 of Swords energy of feeling defeated with the 9 of Cups, I mean, I had a feeling it was going to be like that. That's that energy where you overthought it. You even tried to hide something or tried to transform something or whatever the case may be, just for it to be that exact thing that connects the two of you. So on the moon, with what your advice is, which is interesting because the moon would be the mystery, but the moon can also bring the sense of confession. So your advice, 3 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So your advice is kind of giving you like, if you always let this insecurity hold you back, it will always hold you back. But now is the time, while you're in the 000, I am a creator mode, while you're in that in-between moment, it is really the time to heal this part of yourself and just say, you know what? If people are going to love me for me, or they won't. Let's see, the Hermit to the 3 of Cups, and there are those people. So let's see, on the Strength card, because I do feel like this does require you to have strength, especially when we deal with certain things that we have felt some type of way about for a lot of our life. Some of you, this is something even that you were born with. On the Strength card, your outcome is the 2 of Wands. There's that new path. All right, the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, the 10 of Wands. And the Page of Wands. There is somebody coming in here that is going to give you the confidence to be yourself. Because that's what level they're supposed to love you on. As either a platonic person or a romantic person. Some of you are finally exposing something to your partner that you weren't really telling them. Doesn't mean that you were lying, but some of you were just withholding specific information out of some type of fear. But this person, they want to love you, for all your flaws, and for all of your amazing energy. And that's what unconditional love and true innocent love is really about. So whether this is platonic or romantic, you definitely have somebody coming your way that the universe is trying to guide you towards giving a chance and opening up to, and or opening up about something that you were feeling the need to hide away, because you will probably be super surprised that this person, I don't really feel like it's going to phase this person. I feel like no matter what, they're destined to connect to you no matter if you feel like something is a flaw inside of you or not. And that is beautiful. That is beautiful. So in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart, Jupiter, you have Sagittarius, Pisces, or you have Virgo, you have strong Leo, Gemini, yeah. Hold on, let's see. Yeah. Like, did I miss anybody? All right, Pisces. So now we're going to get your ending oracle from the Moonology Manifestation deck. And you have, oh my gosh, last quarter moon in Capricorn. Leave the past behind. Wow. All right. And don't forget, if you are a Pisces born on February 24th, after I read off this ending oracle, I will get your birthday card pull. All right. Now Capricorn has entered the spread. Where is this card? Okay, here it is. Something is standing between you and how you can get it. That's okay. You know it's there, and you can do something about it. It's wonderful to go for things with childlike, carefree attitude. Drawing this card suggests that you can do that, but a proper plan is needed as well. Innocence. There you go. Leave the past behind. You may need to move through and clear a criticism someone has made of you. Oh my gosh, this is it. This is literally what this reading is about. Goosebumps. You may need to move through and clear a criticism someone has made of you, which has somehow burned itself into your brain. That was the download I was getting this whole time. And it literally says the sentence. And then it says you have work to do, obviously. We felt that. This moon has a bright, shining energy, but a reserved pressure is piling on. The great thing about knowing what stands between you and your goals is that you can do something about it now. And the time to work your magic is on Saturn's day, or when the moon is in Capricorn. Saturn's day is Saturday. Wow, this is crazy. And that's interesting because it did say that this moon card is shining through, but there's also something piling on of intensity, which is that criticism. That card did state that it could have came from somebody else that pointed out something about you. But, you know, I feel like it could just be you who pointed out something about yourself and has allowed this to be something that holds you back. But wow, Pisces, something very important is coming in that is requiring you to really leave this flaw or criticism or whatever you're feeling behind, because it's going to be important for your movement and for this connection in general, no matter if it's love or if it's platonic love. So let's see. February 24th, here is your birthday card. You have God as your source. Wow, and that's crazy. Triple zeros are in this reading too. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. All right. So this is what I have here for you, Pisces, and for your Pisces Season Daily Marathon. We are still only about a week and a half in, so do not forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you do not miss the Pisces Season Daily Marathon and potentially miss what your birthday reading is. And this is what I have here for you, Pisces. Thank you for being here and for watching. Happy birthday once again. And I'll talk to all of y'all very soon. Bye now.